Hi, my name is Alice Martin, and I'm here today to show you how to make a fun and creative swimsuit top. And at first, I would like to introduce my audience. Did you guys know that the first swimsuit that was worn to the beach was in 1946?
No. I didn't know that.
Me either, and that was only 67 years ago. Therefore, it hasn't been around very long. As we all know, swimsuits can be very pricey, and in the mid-2000s, bikinis had become an $800 million business a year. And that's not even today's numbers. Therefore, today I would like to share with you a fun and inexpensive way to make your own swimsuit for when summer comes around. First, I'll discuss the materials needed for this project, and then I will address the steps in order to make the project. And finally, I will share the trends for this upcoming summer season so that you can be in style. Does anyone in the audience dread this time of year?
Yes. Yes.
Me too. That's why making the swimsuit could be fun and a creative way to save money for this year. It might seem like hard work, and I can easily say that I've made about 5 in the past and found that it gets easier every single time that I've made one, so things are looking up for that. So first I'll begin with what kind of material you're going to need for the project. And just a heads up, you will need a sewing machine and thread for this one. So you can go to a store, any fabric store, and find elastic material or spandexy material or any type of material that you would like. It's up to you. And then you'll have to, before you go to the store, just measure your bust line and then minus 3 inches from that just so that it fits nicely. And then also you have to measure the top of your bust to the bottom of your bust, and those are your measurements that you'll need for when the lady asks at the store. So then you'll get your material. Any colors are good. So then once you have your material, you take your measurements and you cut long strips, kind of like this. I have chosen black and gray for mine. And then you'll have to do one for each color. And then once you have your strips, you'll have to lay them flat next to each other so that they line up. And then you're going to make an X with the material. And then you're going to loop the color back to the same color so that the ends match up. And you'll do that the same with the other color, so that it kind of looks like this, or so that it will look like this. And then once you have that done, you're going to take the material and you're going to flip the top side face down and the back side face up so that it looks like this. One big chunk. And then this is when the sewing machine will come in, because you'll have to sew from the bottom up towards the top so that the piece becomes one. Kind of like this. So it becomes one big chunk, and you can see the seam line here. And you'll do that the same for the other side. So then once you have those put together, because you're going to do it to the other side, you're going to have an end product that looks like this, 2 big chunks of fabric. And then that's when it's done, because then you're going to tie it around so that it becomes a bandeau top. And at this point, you can get creative. You can add a brooch to the middle, so add some color, or like I was going to do here at the end, if you cut 3 strips like this, you can braid them. I'll quick do that. Or do whatever type of ending you would like. Here, I'll quick show you. And then that can add a little different spice to your swimsuit so that it's different and you have a one-of-a-kind item. And the thread that I used for the project was just normal sewing thread, so you can use whatever type of thread or fabric you would like for this project. Does anyone have any questions?
No. What are the trends for swimsuits for this year?
For the trends this year, there's a lot of bright colors, neon pinks and greens, and so just being bold, I guess, this year is what's in, and having fun with it. So, any other questions? Alright. Well, thank you for listening, and I hope you learned something new and creative that you can take home to your friends and family and teach them how to do it too.
Thank you. Thank you. Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you.